3, 2, 1, action! Hey guys, welcome back to Off the Record, where we talk about whatever we want.
Okay, I read a story coming in here today about a billionaire who died because he was getting his dick lengthened.
I saw that too. We almost talked about it.
He was going through penis enlargement.
Are you guys on? That never came.
It's Reddit.
I didn't see it on Reddit. I don't know where I saw
He
it.
needs to know the news source.
I heard it on the radio.
On the radio?
On the radio.
On K-Rock?
Damn, so he wanted a hard dick so bad that he died.
Or long dick. Long
He
dick.
was like 65 years old or something too.
He wanted a longer dick.
So they were injecting. Yeah, he wanted a longer dick. So they're doing penis enlarging surgery, and they're injecting something into his dick, and he had a heart attack and died.
What do you need it bigger for? You're a billionaire. Tell me it's big, woman. Tell me it's big.
I know.
Lie to
I'll pay
me.
you.
Right.
Just tell me and make it convincing, and it doesn't matter.
Pretend to gag on it for me.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's all the same.
That just goes to show, like, money's not everything. A big dick is.
Damn.
See? Exactly. He's a billionaire.
No, I mean, like, it's like you could have anything you want in the world, and he's like, but there's this one thing.
That is kind of true, because I was telling this story where when I was in boot camp, so I was a former Marine. In boot camp, there's a super skinny dude, right? He was probably like 5'5", 5'6", probably weighed like 120 pounds. And then when we're peeing, there's like only about 10 urinals, and there's 80 dudes, and we have 60 seconds. So there's like 4 dudes to a urinal, you're packing the urinal, everyone's trying to pee. Every time this guy pees, he would plop his dick out and it would dip straight into the water, because it was just so big. It was like this big,
He was short?
Or long, yeah.
this long, and then like this wide.
Oh, that is huge.
It was huge. And
Bart knows the specifics.
so I know this because
He's just like this guy.
I spent like 3.5 months with this guy, right? And so I know how big his dick is, to imprint it in my brain. And then so we would do like these assault exercises with like 50-pound packs, guns and stuff like that. And we would go up, and he wasn't the most athletic or the most hard charging, but anytime we go up there and I'm done and I look back and I see him like struggling and maybe even crying, I'm like, damn, at least he has a really big dick.
That's why he's going slow. He had to drag that around.
I was thinking that's what he was gonna say.
All the blood's going to his dick.
No matter what he does, like he can do shit, like we'll do pool exercises, right? We're fucking treading water with whatever, and he could even be like, oh, I'm drowning, someone help me. I'm like, fuck, but his dick is really big though.
He's drowning because of his big dick.
Maybe. But it's like having a big dick is almost like being a billionaire.
But it's mainly important for the dudes though. Like
It is, that's the weird thing. That's the weird thing, women don't care.
No.
I want a Bart shirt that says, I couldn't stop thinking about how big his dick was.
No, that thing was humongous, dude. I'm like, what the hell?
Like every time I saw him.
So I went to boot camp in 2003.
Because you talk about like it was just yesterday.
yeah,
Like, man, that guy's.
it's imprinted in his mind.
Boot camp memories are like yesterday, especially how big it is.
It's all traumatizing.
Big dick memories last forever, yeah.
You're getting traumatized and impressed at the same time because you're going through boot camp, but you're like, wow, I never knew dicks could be that big.
And like different dick sizes on different guy sizes, you know? You'd think some dude, you're like, oh man, that guy's like 6'3", and that's like his dick's like an inch or two, and then you see this guy that's like 120 pounds, and he has like the biggest dick I've ever seen.
Yeah, you knew all their dicks, different dicks.
Yeah.
That's why he wants to see yours.
I've heard.
Yeah, he's been wanting to see his dick.
Touch
No,
it.
it's not see.
Touch it, sorry.
He wants to hold his hard dick.
I just want to
That's to be
see what
hard.
it feels like.
For science. For
Welcome to the
science.
show.
Yeah.
For science.
If you would have said that at the beginning.
With his science hat on.
Yeah.
He's got a
Lab coat and everything.
If you ever walk in and that's happening, you just know the moment's been waiting.
It's just the science. It's the science hat.
It's the same hand that picks up dog shit, you know?
It's the same hand.
The same hand, same hat.
Makes sense to me.
I like to explore and figure shit out.
Did you allow that? Of course. Abs for science.
Yeah. I'm opposing science, but not letting it happen.
Right. You are. You're enemy of progress.
I know. You're so selfish.
Joe, I brought you something.
What?
I brought you Isaac's book.
Oh.
Book order!
Those are so fun.
Oh, they make it on the same paper?
See, I told
Same
you, they
paper.
still have it.
Nothing's changed.
Here you go.
My son still went ham. He never asked for money. And earlier this week, he was like, "Can I get $50?" And I was like, "Whoa, 50?"
That's a big. That's a big
I was
number.
like, "What's going on? Fortnite, V-Bucks?" He's like, "Book fair." I was like, "Book fair? Here's 200. Take 200." And that's how you used to ball out.
Yeah.
That was the first way to stunt. Getting McDonald's when you come back from the doctor.
Yep.
And balling out at the book fair was how you stunted in elementary school.
That's true.
I will say I'm gonna be a pretty cool dad about that stuff, but I'm banning anime.
Why? Anime's lit.
It's just completely banned from my
Dude,
house.
there's anime in here. Look at how much.
I don't want my kids to become
Pokemon.
anime kids.
Like cosplay kids, you don't like that?
No, exactly. Like all that shit, it's not gonna fucking happen.
There's.
No.
Oh,
I'll buy them whatever else they want. They want to be Harry Potter kids. I'll be sad about it, but that's okay.
What's wrong with anime?
Man,
What's wrong with anime?
They're gonna be great storytellers.
I do not like fucking anime, dude.
What's wrong with Harry Potter?
I don't like Harry Potter, man. I just
Did you
don't.
read the books?
No.
What? They got Naruto in
Did you see
here.
the movies?
Yeah, but that's what I just found the movies to all be the same movie.
Isaac just finished yesterday. He came home. He was so excited. He's like, "Mommy, guess what? I have a surprise for you." And I was like, "What happened? What is it?" And I couldn't guess. And I'm like, "Just give me a hint." He's like, "Has to do with the book." I'm like, "You finished Harry Potter, the very last book."
Wow.
What a
He
nerd.
finished it, and it's taken
That's
him
dope.
years to go through all these books.
He read like a page a fucking year.
No, he's not that. But no, yeah. So then he started. So I've always told him once he finishes the whole series, we'll go to Orlando. Not Orlando. Universal Studios to go check out Harry Potter World. So now he's like, I'm so excited.
Get that butterbeer.
Butterbeer is lit.
He has 4 wands.
Yeah, Isaac's gonna love the butter.
He has 4 wands. You should have stopped at
He's
one.
about that.
He looks like
No, we
Harry
got 3 of them
Potter,
for
too.
free. But
Okay.
one that I bought him for Christmas.
Dude, have you gone to the wand chooses you ceremony? Shit is the fucking most hilarious shit.
Where is that?
So they did in Harry Potter World. They have a fucking professor comes out, and he's just like, you know, he's like an actor.
But that's what happens in the movie.
No, I know, but it's so funny to watch happen in person, right?
It's all yours.
In person, they have this professor guy come out, and he's like, oh, there appears to be a wizard here, like a very capable wizard amongst us. And then he's like, he goes.
I'm all in. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I hope it's me.
But the funny thing is, you know that's gonna happen again at 11:15.
Doesn't matter, Bart.
3:15.
It's real.
What I love about it though is that somebody like Joe, a smiley motherfucker who's like excited that they got picked, right? They get handed the wand, and then they literally just walk you to the cash register.
No.
Walk you out of the
like-
room and to the cash register. And then the mom.
Wait, that kid doesn't even get a free one?
No, they don't get a free one. How good is that shit? So they're
now
like
the kid-
40 fucking
Now
$5.
it's the parent. This is the parents' fault if they don't fucking buy it.
Oh, yeah.
And the parents are there. They're like, oh Jesus, okay. Look
your mom.
Because the wand shows them in front of like 45 people. So it's like, are you the parent who's like put it back?
Absolutely.
So am I.
I would just to teach a lesson. I could be a billionaire. If that shit happens, I'm like, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit, motherfucker.
You have to pay for it now. You broke it.
Like, sir, they're like, sir, why are you saying fuck that shit in here? Like, what is your
I would have been
problem?
like,
You could just say no.
here, motherfucker. There's no magic in that shit.
They're like, well, you're gonna have to pay for it. You just broke it in half on your knee, man.
Oh, man.
Like it's the principle of it.
No, I would be like that, but for my own personal joy. Because the idea of having the kid go up to the register and then me saying absolutely not is so fun.
We did that yesterday at Buca de Pepo or whatever. The photographer.
Buca de Beppo.
Yeah, there's this photographer that like kept forcing everyone at the table because we were there for her birthday to take pictures, and she made every single couple and stuff like pose 4 different times, and we're all like, okay, like one was enough. She's like, oh, kiss, do this, and she's like trying to make
Like directing
this
us.
And then so later she's gonna sell the photo.
Shit, yeah. So then we're like, okay, well, where are these gonna go? Whatever. So we're just enjoying each other's company, and then she comes back with the printed photo. She put it in like this frame thing, and she's
Like a stack of them.
yeah, so we get all of like our 7 fucking pictures, and we're like, okay, cool, we're gonna keep this. She's like, it's $22. We're like, what the fuck? Take this shit back.
And she was like, none of you guys want this? And we're like, no. What the
Nobody wanted it except for Tim. I think he bought one,
Because
right?
he probably felt he was that guilty parent that was like, fuck, all
I
right.
would have thrown it at her only because I didn't like her sales tactic.
Yeah, I don't like that shit either.
If they told me like, hey, I'm gonna be taking some dope ass photos, and after at the end I'm gonna print them out, would you? And it's gonna cost this much. Is that cool? I'll be like, okay.
Nah, they weren't even dope. Like they took some pictures of me and Jill in black and white like we're dead or something.
But the obligation's part of the part of the thing. The guilt that you feel is part of her sales tactic.
I would have felt much better if she's like, hey, would you be down to pay for this? I would have been like, oh yeah, let's do it, because I'll do it for memories. But if you just take it, and then just put it on my table. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like that fucking deaf ass dude that comes around at the mall. And
I haven't had that anymore.
You use your fucking candy with the ribbon. It's like, I'm deaf, give me money. It's like, fuck you, deaf ass scam artist.
But you would have to do it with the.
Yeah.
You'd have to sign it.
Yeah, they don't know what you said. They don't know what you said.
I know, that's why I could say it, because I'm not scared to say it.
I'm not afraid to tell a dead guy off. Yeah.
Yeah. He can't even hear me.
Deaf guy.
Yeah.
I was like, when did he die?
Yeah. Sorry.
Damn.
I could be tough because he can't hear. Fuck you!
Dude, that's one of the only ones, like people with hearing disabilities, that's one of the only ones where people get angry at you for having a disability because they're trying to communicate with you and then you can't hear them. And so you get mad, you're like, I said this thing, but like they can't hear very well. But that's one of those like afflictions that people actually get pissed at you for having.
Yep.
That's so interesting.
Because when you see a blind guy, you're like, oh, I'm gonna help him. He can't see what's in front of him.
Yeah, you're not pissed at them.
Yeah, but then when the person's deaf, you're like, do you need help? I asked you, do you need help?
It's like they don't understand English. It's
Right.
like, I can read lips, bitch.
That'd be a cool skill to learn, how to
Reading lips?
Yeah.
A lot of people can do it.
That's what a good chismosa says.
Yeah, that'd be
Good
fun.
nosy person.
So you could see what they're saying?
No, and then I remember when I was younger too, with me and my best friend, because like we would have these conversations. Like you just look at each other, you already know what's going on. But like sometimes there would be some miscommunication, so I'm like, damn, I wish I could be like.
I was good at reading
What did you
lips.
just say? Did you just make random?
I made random movements.
I was really good at reading lips when my teacher was talking to my parents. And I wasn't there. Or my parents were like, my mom was telling my dad the bad shit I did that day. I was like, oh fuck, she's telling him right now. And I could really read everything she's saying.
Dang, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember when kids did Pig Latin and I was like, fuck this language.
My parents do that all the time.
They do Pig Latin in Spanish.
Yeah.
I hate it.
How do you do it again?
Pig Latin is-
Yo fo se fe com fo mo fo te fe ya fa ra fa ma fas.
What does that mean?
I know what your name is.
It sounds doper in Spanish, I will say. Because in fucking English, it sounds like Harry Potter names. Like Iticus.
Yeah, ours is Efe. There's other ones like the Giggly or some shit.
And that's why I don't like Harry Potter, Tiff. Because, like, you know, it's Pontius Pontificate. He's my teacher. I'm like, oh, Jesus.
Steve's just in the theater like, oh.
I don't like it, exactly. The fucking...
It's meant for kids, though. It's meant to like expand
I
your
enjoy
imagination.
Dude,
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
any kid who's Hufflepuff house needs to be fucking removed from society.
I like it.
Are you
I like
Hufflepuff?
it a lot.
Did you do you like Disney
I don't know what
movies
that
and
is.
stuff?
Yeah, of course.
So you just don't like Harry Potter?
I just never got into it. Yeah, I never.
I mean, I'm in the same boat. Like, Isaac loves it, but I never read the books. I was never crazy about the movies. I'm just like, that's tight. Like, have your childhood. That's it.
Yeah, no, I think he should have his childhood. I just don't
watched
think he
it.
should ever watch anime, and you should ban it from your house.
I watched it and I was like, you little bitch, but I couldn't stop watching it.
The thing that was crazy about Harry Potter world is like J.K. Rowling had all that stuff in her mind, and it became books and movies and freaking
For real.
biggest part of Universal Studios, and that was all just in there.
Yeah.
And I was walking around like, that is insane. I mean, and the amount of money. They're like literally printing money for Harry Potter stuff. Because my son he's into it crazy, and he wanted the wand, the $50. I got it, the one wand.
Was he chosen?
Nah, he wasn't chosen. We ain't got no time for all that. Get the one at Walmart. You don't even need to buy it here from Universal.
Ah, that's smart.
But the robes and stuff, they were like $200.
Wow.
They were selling. I mean, it was like stitched. It was like, and these people and they couldn't wait to buy it. I mean, they were like $200. I mean, it was just literally like a cash machine.
I got the Halloween costume one.
Oh yeah, much better.
$40.
Cheaper. But the stuff at Universal Studios, but the butterbeer is lit.
What's butterbeer?
Yeah, what is
Fire,
it?
it's fire, as they
What
say.
does it taste like?
It tastes like the best cream soda you could ever have.
Oh.
It is amazing.
Jesus, you just sold that to everyone.
Yeah.
I was at the grocery store the other day and I saw you want to talk about ridiculous brand tie-ins. I saw Star Wars trash bags.
What?
So it's like the chick from the new Star Wars movies with a lightsaber out, and it's just a hefty trash bag.
So nothing is different about the trash bag.
They
It's
have
just on the box.
trash bag.
Printed with some sort of a Star Wars thing on it.
Even the Ziploc bag, like the sandwich.
Yes, the Ziploc bags, exactly. I saw that too.
Do they cost more because of that?
Yes.
Oh, they do? Oh, damn.
Dude, yeah, they have like R2D2 on a fucking Ziploc.
Now that's an amazing franchise, dude.
That's been around
since what, the
genius
70s?
licensing right there.
That's amazing.
And really, if you really think about it, about half the movies are good.
Oh, dude, not
I could
even.
never get into any of it. I could never get into it.
I only like the original 3.
The original 3 were, but the first one was A New Hope.
Yeah.
But even Return of the Jedi kind of sucks. Like okay, the first 25 minutes are really good, like the Jabba the Hutt shit, and then after that, when they go to Endor and the Ewok shit is just so boring.
My jam was Spaceball.
I think it's because of our generation, though.
Spaceball's dope.
Spaceball was dope. Yeah, but I think it's because of our generation. Like, that was, like, next level when it came out.
Yeah.
We already saw, like, what evolved from that. So going back, as kids, it wasn't that.
But Empire Strikes Back was great.
That
The
was
sickest.
But then the ones that came out in the 90s, 0 for 3.
Yeah.
Except the part when Anakin had his legs chopped off. I don't know. That wasn't supposed to be funny to me, but it was hilarious. He was like barbecued and he's screaming, yelling at the dude. Like, dude, you need to focus. You got one good arm left. I think you made a bad choice here.
Dude, all the love scenes in the second one, the second prequel movie,
Yeah.
are the fucking funniest shit. Where he's like, "I love you as much as the sun on Endor" or whatever. It's like,
That sounds like some shit you tell Nikki though.
we're talking about. I'm not that bad.
You're pretty bad, man.
I'm not. What?
You're pretty bad.
How am I?
We know.
We know.
What are you absolutely talking about?
We know.
What did I tell my wife I love her?
More than
You use Star Wars references for your love?
Wait, does she bitch about it?
No.
You got self-conscious
Well,
for it, man.
because you guys have your fucking girl circle.
They do.
No.
They have their girl circle.
They have a girl circle text thing.
There was never anything bad.
Oh, okay.
It's because we're complaining about our fucking Iceman, and then she'll bring your like fucking poetic
We're
ass.
always like the Prince Charming of the group. We're like, Nikki, get the fuck out.
Steve is Prince Charming?
Yeah.
Very emotionally intelligent.
Very loving.
He's like in
Very
love.
Judging me? Look at you.
He's a fanatic of his
Thought
wife.
you knew me, huh?
I did.
He's his wife's number one, like her number one fan.
I am.
He makes the rest of us look bad.
I like my wife.
But he gives us good advice though.
Yeah, thank God.
So when we go on our little writers retreat and we write films and stuff, like he always gives us lots of good advice that we can take back home.
Follow it?
Yup.
He does.
I don't know about my guy. I don't know.
I think he followed it. For Valentine's Day, he didn't bring you flowers.
No, he did. But he had to because that day we fought.
So so what he's doing wrong is
He's not getting
following
credit.
and he's fucking up.
You fought on Valentine's Day.
He's fucking up, and then
But he's still following. But he kind of ruins the following if you fuck up.
Exactly. It's like not even genuine anymore. It's like now you're in the doghouse. Now he has to try harder.
So he's at a -10
Yes.
to get to a 0.
I know. That's just Casey's
He
fault.
climbed out of a hole basically, and that's it.
Not even. He's still halfway in.
Oh shit. What was the fight?
I don't even remember. It's so stupid. You know, stupid.
No, yeah, we all have stupid fights.
Yeah. But I honestly can't remember.
But it was just in the morning, right?
Was it V-Day related? Was it like?
No.
You didn't give me chocolate?
Yeah, you didn't.
No.
And when he stopped by,
Nikki got flowers.
and when he stopped by, what kind of fucked up? Like, and even as a guy, I noticed this. So he got the flowers, brought it to Tiff. They went outside, they kissed. Happy Valentine's Day. Everything's romantic, fucking hearts in the air and all that, right? And I'm like, cool, Casey's killing it. Casey's killing it. Then he goes, oh wait, you think I could get the garage door opener? Because mine doesn't work. And I'm like, fuck, now you just made it seem like the only reason why you bought flowers because you got locked out of your own house.
Yeah.
I'm like, Casey, the timing of this. You could have just went to Starbucks and worked for 6 hours, right? And then maybe buy her dinner and just completely ignore that you needed to go back home.
He did make dinner though. That was like he got some more brownie
But
points.
I think it's his timing.
For sure.
It's kind of like, it's almost like, here, I bought you this gift. Oh yeah, can I borrow the vacuum? And they're like, just give it a beat and it wouldn't have seemed like a favor.
Just give it a beat.
Yeah, you just need one beat. Give it to them, let them enjoy, be happy, take a piss, come back. Oh yeah, can I borrow your vacuum? Then it'll feel way better.
Look at you.
It's easy when you see someone else fucking up.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
This guy here, what is he, an idiot? And when it's you, it makes perfect sense.
Because I bet you in his head he was like doing his thing and he was like, oh yeah, I need a garage door opener. And I'm like,
While I'm here, I might as well laugh.
True.
But you know what's even like? So he could have gotten the garage door opener and all that, but he has the key to my car. He could have gone in without me even knowing too.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Oh, I see how it is to be married to you now.
I'm going based off of what Bart was saying.
I get it, but it's like,
That's what
dang.
it's like marrying Bart.
No, I'm just like, dang. No, because
That's still talking shit.
the way that she explained it just now, I was like, oh dang.
Yeah, because you heard one of like a fucking million other things.
The whole
There's baggage.
story.
I blame you wholesale.
I do.
Casey is my butt.
Nope, I back you the fuck up.
Thanks, girlfriend. She knows everything.
Yes.
Everything.
I know how mindless guys can be. This morning I was using Jess's toothbrush and I refused to accept that it was her toothbrush.
And then she's like, she caught you red-handed.
No, I was just like brushing my teeth. She goes, "Are you using my toothbrush again?" I'm like, "No." And I turned around and my toothbrush is in the shower, and I'm like, "Oh!" But I did one of these things where I'm just like,
You cover it with your hand.
I'm just caught, and I was frozen. I was literally frozen because I was like, "Oh fuck!"
You could have been like, I miss you so much. I just want you in my mouth all day, girl.
Hot.
I should have fucking went this and started rubbing my balls.
Yeah, and then you would have had sex, and then she would never known that you fucked up.
I was so blindsided though because I'm like brushing my teeth, and I'm like, for sure this is my shit.
Did you give her attitude?
No, I was just like, she was like, "Is that my toothbrush again?" And I'm like, "No."
Again?
Yeah. And I'm like, "No." And then she's like, "I think it is." What? And I'm like, "Oh fuck." That's what happened. But I mean, yeah, like these things don't happen when you're single because there's no other person's toothbrush to use. You know what I mean?
Moral of the story, stay single.
Oh.